Hey, my name is Connor Chaparro. I'm a senior BFA major in the Department of Theater and Dance with a dual concentration in dance and dance science. When I first started college in 2018, I didn't have much training in the codified techniques of ballet and contemporary, but after finding community in the dance concentration, I gravitated to it. Dance allows me the freedom to be myself. Furthermore, I learned to deeply and intricately investigate my mind and body, to go beyond my comfort zone, and I obtained the tools needed to explore my art beyond what I once assumed and expected it to be. My training began with modern dance, where I realized my love for movement. Wanting more, I expanded my horizons by taking ballet, the Lester Horton technique, contemporary dance, jazz, tap, somatics, pedagogy, composition, and improvisation. Through these courses, I was encouraged to think outside the box, or at least look at what was in the box in a different way, so I could develop, widen, and then hone my artistic voice. My creative research in performance and choreography began in these classes. I've been performing in seasoned dance concerts since my first year at University of Memphis. I was cast in multiple dance works choreographed by faculty, guest artists, and my peers. And in rehearsals, I incorporated my newfound knowledge into my performances. In these settings, I was given the opportunity to contribute to the choreographic process through problem solving. My participation in those moments fostered the development of my artistic voice in a safe and educational setting. And in addition to that, I had the freedom to compose my own movement. This occurred when a choreographer provided a concept to navigate and utilize. For example, Professor Michael Metcalf of Theater and Dance asked the dancers to create movement using the tool of inscription. This was basically us finding ways to write a word or shape with our own elbow or knee. Our bodies would spell in the air or on the floor with a unique movement pattern. Another example of movement generation includes taking prescribed movement as generated by the choreographer and then applying Rudolph von Laban movement efforts to it. And in this investigation, the quality of movement changed and evolved, creating new sensations and impulses within the movement. And in a way, it made a new dance. Most recently, I actually had the opportunity to research at a summer workshop for my internship. I spent my summer working with the world-renowned dance company named Pilobolus Dance Theater. This company creates its repertory based off of improvisation. It was at this dance intensive that I learned how to weight share or partner and utilize all the unique qualities of your body or my body to create abstract images and dances. These practices helped me discover the beauty of simplicity and physical connection in dance. By working with the choreographers at the U of M, my internship, and the many guest artists brought in for residencies, I have expanded my research beyond anything I could have imagined my first year, simply by experiencing so many ways of moving and adapting movement. This reciprocates into my own way of interpreting dance, into my own unique body, which opens the door to a multitude of paths in creating dance. Thankfully, while at the University of Memphis, I was encouraged to continue creative research in choreography and explore that side of the art form. One of my choreographic works, titled Come From Water, will debut in the upcoming season spring dance concert Emerge, which runs March 25th and 26th in the CFA Dance Studio. In this excerpt, I played with a single concept of evolution, and everything branched from there. The earliest life started in the water, so a lot of my movement vocabulary has characteristics that play with water qualities. For example, fluidity, ripples, the color blue, and what that symbolism means to society. Water also symbolizes new life. Ultimately, there is no end to what the concept can branch into, so long as my intention is to explore as much as I can and want. Exploration and play are the first steps for my creative research and composition, which is new in my experience of making dance. Allowing play has allowed me to take a certain severity and intensity out of my mind, which ultimately enables a state of free flow to occur. Another choreographic research is this clip that I choreographed and performed titled Sound of Trees. The piece is 3.5 minutes long, and although short, the work was chosen to present at the American College Dance Association, in which I will receive feedback from a panel of 3 world-renowned dance choreographers in April. During the creation of this piece, I pulled inspiration from the lyrics of a music selection to generate some of the movements. Once I developed these ideas, I changed the music entirely, but kept the dance the same. The other concept I played with is proprioceptive and mindful motivators. What I mean by this is, rather than relying on exteroceptive stimulation or external stimulation, I listened to what was happening inside my body and inside my mind. I went with what felt good, natural, and organic for my body. In this, I learned that creating is not always about what looks good to the audience, but what feels good to the soul. My exploration of movement, while still developing, has nonetheless allowed me to discover possibilities for creating dance in new, exciting, and unique ways. Every obstacle I reach, I turn into movement. During my normal day-to-day living, I watch people naturally move in different ways, like getting out of a car, lifting weights at the gym, or even brushing their teeth. And I see an opportunity to create dance movement from those pedestrian acts. In all reality, this is the ultimate tool I have learned that has helped me immensely with my creative process. Life is dance. Dance happens with the twitch of an arm, the expansion of a torso while breathing, the stroke of a paintbrush. Dance is the sound that a singer makes, the percussive note a pianist plays, and the internal choices an actor decides to execute. Dance is everywhere. My eyes were open to this, and your eyes can be open to it too. You just have to be willing to look. Can you see it? Can you see art being created all around you?